我说一点点中文。
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
So can I ask you something about the Chinese trip?
Yeah,
Where are you from?
from Poland, from Ireland, kind of, yeah, but from Europe, general.
How long have you been in China?
2 days,
So how long are you going to stay?
another 2 days.
Just 4 days?
Just the 4 days, because then after we go to South Korea, and then after for a couple of days to Japan.
This is your first time to China?
First time.
No, we've been to Hong Kong.
Well, we were in Hong Kong last year.
What are the most attractive thing about China? Did you to travel in China?
Obviously, the Great Wall. That would be the number one, yeah. But then after, we definitely want to see Forbidden City and Tiananmen. Oh, the food is
good.
very, yeah.
What was your impression about China before came to China?
It's like very strange. It's very foreign from what we know as Europeans because like the language is completely different. Everything is really different. Like the way of life is different. So that's probably my first impression. Like I feel like in another world. Poland, we have like a saying. If you don't understand what someone's saying, like, am I speaking Chinese to you? Like it's very different from what we come from. So
What's your first impression about China upon arrival?
we were very tired, I remember, and I found it, me personally, I found it very chaotic because we were after like no hours of sleep, and everyone was just speaking to us in a different language that like I barely know. It was super. I felt like it was very loud, but at the same time I was like, wow, that's so cool. Everything's so different here. I was like very fascinated about like how like incredible everything is. I don't know how to explain it.
One day we want to go to Poland. Can you give us some recommendations?
Krakow
Krakow is nice city
it's one
as
of
well.
like it's like the most cultural city, and there's a lot of like historical landmarks in Krakow. And we also have very nice mountains near Krakow. They're really pretty.
If one day any Polish or people from Ireland want to come to China, do you have any recommendation or tips for them?
And I know your government made visa-free people at the minute to the end of this year. Like tourist boost will come, with that, Mm-hmm. And the other thing, yesterday I noticed, first time ever in my life, that I was popular as a white person in the middle of Beijing. That will disappear after years when people will see more and more people from Europe,
So a recommendation, if anyone's like going to China, I think would be to learn at least a bit of the language, because it's very different from our European language. But before coming, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna learn a couple of phrases, and that was very useful because English is not very popular
So
here.
what kind of words, sentence do you want to learn?
She actually speaks a little bit of Chinese.
Yeah, I speak a little.我说一点点中文. I speak very basic phrases because English is not very popular here. So like very phrases like where's the toilet? Like I
I don't eat meat.
I don't eat meat. Yeah, as a vegetarian, that's useful.
Okay, thanks for your sharing.